If Lauren sees this, she's gonna be like, "What?
What?
Hold on."
This whole time he's been tricking me. And then got that motherfucker.
Oh man!
All right.
All right, we're all set. Yeah, thank you for not doing that over my laptop.
Yeah. Come on.
Get that.
You gotta have some more faith in me, man.
That's dope. Yeah,
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
You want to do it?
Yeah. Okay.
Move your mic a little bit more.
Yeah.
Towards, yeah, you can
Let's
move
see.
it.
Let's see
There
if
you
we
go.
remember this. I want to welcome everybody back to the podcast where we pull back the curtain, give you a behind the scenes look at your favorite bar and or restaurant. We like to call that the industry perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up,
That's gonna be
motherfuckers?
nice, and I do it every single time.
No, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since you never bothered to remember it.
I do remember it. I've done it twice when you haven't been here. Speaking
Really?
of which,
Oh.
he's not going to be here next week.
Aha.
We got
An
double
EDC.
duty. Oh, we need to get a third. I want to get a server on.
Server? Okay.
Yeah. Nobody answered me when I threw it out there. Like, hey, do any servers want to come on? Nobody responded. So
I can
we gotta
ask
get a
around.
server. Yeah. We get a server up here
What does
so
the
they can
sign say
defend
today?
themselves.
Your breath like you have of shit. That's all I see.
Okay. Yeah.
Your breath like you have of shit on you. What does it say?
Breath smells.
Breath smells like you have a lot of shit on your mind.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. All right, well, let's kick it off then. All right, cool. Let's go. How's everybody's weekend?
Mine was good. And it was dead though.
Happy late Cinco de Drinko.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah. We got people for a few hours on Friday night.
Mhm.
We were really dead to start.
Yeah.
And then everyone showed up right at like 10:45. They all showed up at the same time. And then we were slammed for the rest of the night. But then Saturday and Sunday were the worst I've ever seen.
Like dead?
Yeah, like there was no one there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was really bad, man. Really
Saturday.
bad. On Saturday. And you know how my job is on a Saturday.
Yeah.
It was a ghost town, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cut our bar back and our third bartender
Nice.
with 2 hours left.
You feel like it's one of those everyone's just exhausted from Cinco de
I
Mayo?
think so.
Okay.
I think so.
I see that. Yeah. Yeah, that or the Lakers game.
I
Lakers
mean,
played.
we had the Lakers, we had Cinco de Mayo. It's right after week 2 of Coachella,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and right after week 1 of Coachella, and rents due.
Yeah.
Like it was like a perfect storm of
People
fuckery.
just like, I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
ain't
save my
coming out.
ducats this week.
Yeah.
That's
But
fair.
I hate that look on people's faces when they come in and are like, "Why is it so dead in here?" The fuck if I know?
don't know.
How am I supposed to know?
Yeah. I called everyone off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I made
is.
this decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told everyone just stay home tonight.
It's one of the worst questions. Like, you guys usually busy. You're like, where's everybody? I don't fucking know. At
Yeah.
home, maybe recovering because yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. And
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Said rents due.
Rent's due,
First
man.
of the week, first week of the month.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
a responsibility having ass bitch.
But you here. You
Right.
made it in.
Right?
Yeah, why didn't you bring more people?
Yeah. How about
Why
that?
didn't
That's
you
a
bring
better
more
question.
people? That's
How
a
about
good
that?
question.
Yeah.
Why'd you come by yourself? You not have any friends?
God
Start
damn.
turning it around on them.
Joker.
Just deflect.
You're like, where the bitches at? Why didn't you bring any?
Says a lot about you more than it does me.
Yeah.
And this establishment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
How about you? How was your weekend?
Week was pretty busy, pretty exhausting. Cinco de Mayo was busy as hell. It felt like I feel like it was appropriately busy. We're
You
not.
guys are a restaurant,
We're a
though.
restaurant, so it's not
Not
like
Mexican.
people. We're not
So I'm
a
kind of
Mexican
surprised to
restaurant.
hear that.
Yeah, but like people came in, and I mean, like we've never gone through that much Patron. I was like, I'm glad people. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Why is Patron making a
I
comeback
don't
out
know.
of nowhere?
Patron is making
It
a comeback,
is.
and I don't know why.
I think it's because a lot of people like our age and older
Yeah.
are coming back out. And they're like, let me get that Patron.
But
It's like,
not
man, they stopped
Patron.
drinking that a couple years ago.
Dude,
You can tell someone's age by the drink they
drink.
ask for.
Yeah.
100%.
Someone's asking for Patron is like,
I made so many.
Oh, you peaked in the early 2000s.
Strawberry.
You outside in 2006.
You remember when
Yeah.
it was really hot in here? Without a doubt. Without a doubt,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
It was a lot of strawberry Patron margaritas, and I was just like,
Mm.
yeah. And
You
the
guys
thing
make
is,
those from scratch?
for the most part, yeah. I mean, we have a strawberry syrup, but
Okay.
yeah, it's just really annoying. And we also put egg whites in our margaritas. That's our
Y'all
classic.
put egg whites in a lot of things,
doesn't make any
which is
sense.
very confusing to me because when people come to my job, which is across the street from yours, and they order a whiskey sour, they're like, no egg whites. So I'm like, so you want a whiskey lemonade? That's not a whiskey sour.
Right.
But they're so adamant that they don't want egg
Because
whites.
they come from us.
But then they were just at Joey's. We're not supposed to say names. But anyway, they were just fucking over there, bro.
You can bleep it out.
Yeah, nah, fuck them. They're not paying me. They paying him.
But the thing I don't understand is why they call it, like, literally on the menu, it's called classic margarita with egg whites. There's nothing classic about a margarita with egg white.
No.
Everyone loves to label something a classic just because they're fucking it up.
It's weird. But yeah, so it was a lot of those, went through a lot of that. But I am on a crusade. I'm on a crusade to get Casamigos and Patron off people's minds. Like, literally, people come up and like, oh, what tequila do you have? They make me go through about 12 tequila. Because I start with El Tesoro and I go down through Herradura, El Jimador, La Flecha. Like I go through.
Huh? It's only for straight tequila drinkers.
Yeah.
Herradura.
How do you even catch that?
Herradura.
You gotta have real machismo to drink Herradura. No homo, son. I'm gonna drink that Homodora bullshit.
Oh man, but then like they let me go through all that, and then I get to Patron and Casamigos. Like, oh yeah, Casamigos, I'll get that. I'm like, ugh. I'm trying to get people away from those.
You growl at them?
Yeah, a little bit. No, like I like, ugh, like there are a few people.
He definitely growl.
There's definitely a few people I've legitimately been like, why does everybody ask for Casamigos?
Yeah.
And I'll just like grumble and like just walk away and I'll make the margarita for them.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't carry it. Perfectly honest, just so I can expose people to something different.
Yeah.
Move your mic a little bit, like whatever direction you're facing, because then it'll be like.
Oh, I can still
I'm sorry.
hear him.
I'm being a stickler.
I would let him know if he's not coming through.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
What the earpiece is for.
My bad. All right.
Let's hear better a little bit.
No, I was just saying, like,
kind of lean.
I need you when you're I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm just trying to make sure you don't come to me tomorrow and be like,
don't be trying to take over just because you wore the tightest shirt you could find today. I'm just going to have my pecs all the way out on YouTube. All right, that's cool.
They're going to see
just flexing on all of us. We know you had a good weekend. Tell us about yours.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to.
okay, yeah. So, whatever. Yeah, birthday passed. So that was cool. I was chilling. Great. And then Friday.
Happy belated.
Thanks.
Happy belated birthday,
Thank you.
man.
Yeah, May 4th. Y'all remember that next year.
Yeah.
May 4th.
May the 4th be with.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Cinco de Mayo was good. We opened early, but it was dead. People just didn't show up.
I think a lot of people
It
did
was
that this
weird. And then at the end of the night, people showed up and then it was busy. It was good until, I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday.
Mhm.
We got really busy and then the crowd was just, how do I put this without getting canceled?
Let's get canceled.
Let's just say the crowd is used to more of a hectic environment, like where like the music reflects the personalities and environment of the people that attend.
Yeah.
So like you're hearing Waka Flocka Flame, you may behave as such. I like Waka though, so that's no diss at all. That's no shade. But like if you hear that and Nuck If You Buck and shit like that, you know, that's the kind of crowd that would like, it was there, but the music wasn't matching. So it was actually good music. It was dancing music. So but that was the crowd that kind of comes with that party and DJ sometimes.
Word.
So yeah, we're busy, we're slamming, moving as fast as we could. And I'm just gonna say this, regardless, no matter what, how busy it is, how long you've been waiting, do not touch the people that work there.
What?
Do not fucking, yeah. So I'm working the service well and I'm trying to get to as many people as fast as possible. And people are, people like to cut in and jump in because like you're right here. So they think if they jump in, they're next. We already talked about that. That's not the case.
Right.
We have a order in mind.
Yeah.
And I'm servicing people and I get to this person, and I'm handing them their bill and the dude has been trying to get my attention. I'm like, I already told him once before, like, hold on, man, hold on.
Yeah.
So then like I'm over here trying to get this person's order and he's like, yo, bro.
Oh, no.
Yo, bro. Like, not like a tap. He's
Oh.
jabbing my fucking shoulder. And I looked over. I'm like, don't fucking touch me. He's like, I was like, I don't care. Don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
Did you drop the glasses first?
If I had glasses, I would have, but I wanted
Don't
people to see the
fucking touch
look.
me, bro.
Dwayne Wayne
And then he just,
up.
oh shit.
The
Don't
throwback
touch
Okay,
reference.
so we know that one. He was living
didn't-
on a different world.
Oh,
I didn't hear what you guys said.
okay. I see what you're putting
got
down. Okay.
I tuned you guys out. But yeah, no, he was fucking touched me. And I looked at him and I just said, don't fucking touch me.
And now you're at the back of the line. In my head. In my
Yeah, and
mental
then
head.
that put him a lot further back. And then when I finally got to him, gave him his order, whatever. But after that, I saw him back in line. He didn't say shit. It was just like, all right, I'm gonna chill here. Another dude was being impatient too. I had to put a couple people in their place, and he was like trying to bark his order at me, and I'm like, bro, stop yelling at me. I'm taking other people's order. I need you to stop yelling at me. I'm moving as fast as I can. I got people in front of you. He's like, oh, okay, my bad. I just need. I'm like, I'll get to you when I get to you, man.
Right.
Just be patient.
Right.
There was just a lot of impatience going on this weekend.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday, or yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we had another person. He was actually pretty drunk. And I was taking somebody's order, and he comes in and literally almost pushes people away. The girls I was taking their order from, they kind of looked at him like, what the fuck? And he starts shouting. He's like, yo, bro, let me. I was like, hold on, man. I'm taking the order. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I got it. Let me. I was like, I don't care. I still got to take the order. Hold up.
Right.
Like hand in his face like this, like, yo, back up, hold on.
Yeah.
And then it was funny. He didn't even pay for their drinks. His friend did.
Oh,
He was like, oh, I got whatever they want. I got it. And then his homeboy paid for the drinks. That same dude came around later on trying to get more drinks, but he was at our service well, which is pretty open. We don't have like one of those flip tops or none of that.
Okay.
Or what did you call them last time? Barn
Swing
door,
arm.
swing arm, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. And then my coworker comes around to fill up one of the drinks for one of our frozen cocktails. And then he's trying to get his attention. He's like, yo. And he's fucking, yeah.
Oh, bro.
And I turned around. I'm like, yo, back the fuck up. I was like, don't touch him. Back the fuck up. And I was like, stepping in front. I was like, dude, back up. Like, back up. I don't care what it is you need. I was like, back the fuck up.
Yeah.
And he was just doing the most. I had to tell our boss, like, hey, this guy over here either needs a break or he needs to get out because he's putting his hands on so-and-so. And like, it's one thing if you want to like put your hands on me or whatever, but don't do it to my coworkers because they may not be as inclined to react or tell people off. Like me, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You touch me, it's one thing, but you start putting your hands on my coworkers, it's another thing. And then granted, he's a guy, but still, I don't fucking care. It doesn't matter to me regardless. If it would have been one of our female coworkers, definitely would have been still a big issue. But like, yo, either way, still back the fuck up. He ended up getting kicked out, which was great.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
Saw the
But-
writings on the wall there.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I love it when those people get kicked out.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes down to it, like, it doesn't fucking matter. There's no reason for you to be touching the staff of the establishment. It's one thing to do like a light tap, like, hey, excuse me, sorry. You know, if it's too loud and you're trying to get their attention, like, just like a little, hey, excuse me.
Yeah.
But not like a, yo, get the fuck away
I
from me.
don't know you.
Because when you do that, then it becomes a whole other thing. And now, let's say you do put your hands on a staff there. Honestly, like, whatever happens after that, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Whether they smack the fuck out of you, push you, hit you with something, you wholeheartedly deserve it. And I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
Do not touch people.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Security's waiting for you to touch somebody.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
love it when you touch the staff because they get to touch you.
They get to put hands on you.
Oh my god!
That's their job. They're posted on the wall
Yeah.
waiting for some shit to pop off.
waiting.
They get paid for shit to pop off. So yeah, I mean, unless you want to get thrown out, put hands put on you, then by all means go for it. But I'm just saying, you touch the staff, whatever happens to you after that, not our fault.
Right.
Nobody can get upset about that because you brought that on yourself.
Yeah.
Well, it's just it's an exercise in patience.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we've always said we understand that you're coming up to the bar, or wherever you're going up to, trying to get your drink, and you want to get back to the party as fast as possible, but you still got to have tact.
Yeah.
Still got to have consideration for everyone else around you.
And believe us, we want you to get back to the party as quick as
yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Then, so that means don't do 2 separate cards. 1 card.
Yeah.
Figure out later.
If you can. I don't know what happened to people not buying rounds for each other. I don't, it seems like the easier it's gotten for people to pay each other, the less inclined people are to pay for a round.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I remember back in the day when we would go out, it's like, hey, you get this round, you get this round. I would always get the first round just to let everybody know
this is how
I'm paying my part,
Yeah.
and I expect y'all to do the rest. And if you don't, then next time I'm not hanging out with you. I'm just gonna get my own drink.
Right.
Nowadays, man, motherfuckers will come up together and order everything together, and they want to hand you 7 cards.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God.
you know you're gonna come back.
Yeah.
You know you're gonna come back. And this probably isn't the first drink you've had tonight. So everyone just take a fucking turn or Venmo each other. I don't care what you got to do, but figure it out.
And if you do if you want to do separate transactions, if one is cash and one is card, that's fine. That's still okay because cash can be done quicker, and then the card just right after. That's fine.
Yeah.
I can work with cash and card.
Yeah.
With 2 different cards. It's the way the computers are and shit like that. It takes too long. It may not go through correctly. Whatever this and that. You may forgot to transfer over your funds or turn off the security setting.
Yeah,
so no.
The amount of times that happens per night is just insane.
It happens.
People hand you a card and then they're like, "Oh, I forgot to turn it on."
Idiot.
So you ordered your drink, watched me make it. You made me wait for you to now take out your card when I bring the drink back because you could have taken out your card well before I came back with your drink.
Yeah.
Like, so you waited all this time and you also have not turned your card on.
I had
and that's going to slow me down for the next person and the next person and the next person.
Now everybody else
it's not your problem.
Yeah.
But it is.
It is.
Because I'm going to remember you the next time you fucking come up and I'm going to make your ass wait.
Yeah.
I'll do that in a heartbeat.
And I ask you every time, is your card turned on?
I told you this earlier, but I actually had these pair of girls throw a little fit because they wanted to do separate cards. And the first one asked me for Midori Sour, and I was like, no. He's like, well, why not? I was like,
he said they were slammed.
Yeah, I was like, well, look behind you. There's a lot of people I got to take care of. It's going to take me longer to do. And she's like, okay, well, what sweet drinks do you have? Gave her one. She was like, okay, cool. And I'm like, all right. So I was waiting for one card. I'm like, all together, right? I'm like, no, we're going to do separate. I'm like, nah, I'm only doing one card right now. Well, how come? I was like, look around again.
You got 6 other people.
I was like,
waiting.
I got a line. I got people I got to take care of. Only one card. Well, that's not really like our problem. Like, yeah, because I'm only taking one card. So either I didn't say the rest of this, but in my mind, I'm like, I either take these drinks back and you can go not have a drink or give me one card. So the one girl gave me a card, gave it back to her. She signed it. She was like upset and pouty. She's like, and then threw the little billfold back at me. Not at me, but she like threw it.
Yeah.
Just like, oh no, you hurt the receipt's feelings.
Yeah.
Oh man, what am I going to do? Like, wow, you sure showed me by throwing the receipt and leaving a 0.
I will say for those out there who have that thought process while hearing all of this, is like, oh, it just sounds like you're complaining, or why is this such a big deal?
I am
we are complaining, and it is a big deal because if your boss came up to you at whatever fucking job that you do and they made you do something twice or 3 times when you could have just done it once, you'd be fucking complaining too.
Yeah.
But you don't have a show. We do.
Yeah.
And
so
that's
if you
what we're
want
going
to
to fucking talk about.
Yeah. Make your own show if you want to talk about what we're talking about.
And tell us all about how many copies you have to make.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear about it. We'd love to hear about that.
Yeah, because I knew they were going to tip 0, which I expected, right?
Yeah.
And then I think it was
which is something I don't think people really pay attention to. If the transaction's already gone sour, I already know I'm not getting any money from you.
Literally my
so
effort.
Fuck you too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
yeah.
I already know you're gonna walk away from this and you're gonna say he's an asshole, fuck him, this and that, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
What would I try to do to fix it?
Yeah.
Nothing.
We
already got here together.
My effort level is going back down to 0, and we just want to get through this and on to the next possible potential good interaction.
Yeah. Those are the same people that want to come in and be like, oh, can you make it strong for me or something like that? Or like, can you hook it up or whatever? And it's their first fucking transaction.
Wait,
like,
hold on, man. Hold on. I still had one more.
Okay, man. You went on for a while. You got to wrap this up.
Sorry, I've got to
wrap it up, B.
So Saturday we had a private party, right? It was a buyout, whatever, this and that. And 100 people rushed in, whatever. We served them as quickly as we could. They had a limit or a time frame. They hit the limit first. And so it was a cash bar. Huh?
They pushed it to the limit.
Ross.
So one dude, I guess, thought it was still open bar. And he comes up to order a drink. And I'm like, all right, it's a cash bar, by the way. But by the time I said that, he already put $2 in the tip jar. So when I brought it up, I'm like, it's cash bar. He's like, oh, it's cash bar? He's like, how much is it? I'm like, it's 18. He's like, did you not? He looked at the drink, looked at me, looked at the tip jar after he just put money in, and he was like, never mind. I saw it in his eyes. He thought about taking his tip back.
Man.
He was like, damn. Like, yeah, and I looked at him like, are you going to take your tip back?
You really going to like dig your fingers
You're
in
really
there?
I gave him that look like, you? Like that Sam Jackson look from Black Snake Moan. Just, are you really just going to reach in there and take your $2 back?
That's how petty we
He's
go
like,
right now?
Never mind. And then just walked away. And I'm just standing there like, I can't believe that almost just happened.
He almost just like, just trying to get his $2
He just-
back. Is that the Drake fingers from like the that little meme?
Just take it back. Boom.
Yeah.
Tip.
Have you had anyone take the tip back before?
I haven't.
Oh, I
No, not take
I
back.
have.
Really?
Oh, I definitely have.
No, at least
I
not
have.
that I've seen.
Yeah, no, I've had it
Take
happen.
it back?
Yeah,
How?
especially like when it's on a CC or something. The one that comes to mind right offhand is someone tried to get me do a relay race in the middle of a Saturday night push, and I'm like, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. And they're like, well, my friends needed a drink too. I'm like, well, they should have been here beforehand.
Right.
And so they took the book back and then crossed out the tip and then wrote a 0. And I was like, okay, that's still fine. Don't come back to me the rest of the night though.
Right.
Like, better go to someone else.
Yeah.
And you better hope that I don't go and tell them that what you did, because
Yeah.
they ain't gonna serve you either.
Right.
I don't know where you thought that you were gonna get one over on me.
Yeah.
I'm the one working here.
Yeah.
I'm the one who controls whether or not you get to
You
drink.
have to come back to me if
Yeah.
you want to
You have
continue
to come back to
drinking.
me or someone else here
Yeah.
who works with me.
Right.
Who's most likely my friend, and we get along and we take care of each other. And if I say, fuck them, they don't get another drink, guess what? Fuck you, don't get another drink. That's
Yep.
just how it goes.
Yep.
You know, so before you get all huffy and puffy about it, like, remember,
Think about that.
you're in my job.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same as like being in someone's house. You don't
Yeah.
go into someone's house and tell them how to serve you. It's just not how it fucking goes.
Yeah.
Man.
Taking back
Yeah.
a tip is like super duper petty. Like
Oh, it
this.
is.
I was like, it's done, but like you have to add this extra effort of taking it back, crossing it out, adding it, or taking your money back
Right.
to prove that you are now dissatisfied with the service
Right.
because of a conversation.
Right.
The fuck?
But now you're also taking money away from everyone else.
Yeah.
Because whatever it is that was on that tip, that wasn't just mine to begin with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're taking money away from me and everyone else here.
Right.
So again, it's gonna be fuck you. You might as well leave and go somewhere else at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
If the relationship gets that sour,
Yeah.
just leave. Pick
Yeah.
another bar, man. Just pick another bar.
You were saying people that say hook me up.
Well, I
I
mean,
jumped
I
in
know
there.
we've talked about it before, but come on, man.
Yeah. No. I.
Like, what is it with this? Make it strong. What is it with people coming out to a place to drink and being like, "What's the strongest thing you got?" We have limits on what we can serve anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want the strongest thing we got, just order a shot. If you want it stronger, order a fucking double.
Order a
Don't make me
fucking
go through a
double.
guessing game of what's gonna satisfy you so that you can get fucked up and
Yeah.
then be my problem or someone else's
rest of the
problem for the
night.
rest of the night.
Or I think people try to come up with really creative ways like the people would be like easy ice, expecting that you're just gonna fill it with more
Oh
product.
man,
And then
I
light
love-
ice means more drink.
Oh,
I
love it.
love giving them their glass. It's just half full,
Mhm.
and also like a lot of like the garnishes or whatever are like they look best when like it's filled to the top. And now the garnish is this sad little flower sitting halfway down the cup because you want an easy ice because
Yeah.
you thought I was gonna fill it up with more liquor or soda water or whatever. And it's like, nah, bro.
It's like, I'm not going to give you more liquor because you didn't order more liquor.
Right.
And if I give you more of, if it has a mixer, if I give you more mixer, you're going to complain you can't taste it anyway.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't win.
Right.
You want easy ice. You want to finish this drink faster. Be my guest.
Yeah.
You be my fucking guest.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm just going to hook you up and give you.
I don't
Yeah.
know you. You're a
don't know you.
stranger. Why would I hook you up?
Right.
We've never met before prior
Yeah.
to this. And now based off of this interaction, I don't want to know you anymore.
Right.
Yeah, is yeah.
Sound like a
people
terrible
just-
person.
Yeah. My friends know you don't ask for a hookup. So
Yeah.
the fact that you're demanding one right off the top,
I don't want to be your
you're
friend.
not going to be my friend.
No.
You know, we're not going to be friends at all.
Yeah, I just don't understand like the
I
concept
know that's
of
some shit that you got to deal with constantly. I see the people who go into your restaurant.
They're always like, yo, can you like hook it up or like just make it a little bit stronger? And I'm just like, do you want a double?
Yeah.
Like that's literally the only way that that's going to happen.
Right.
You want a double?
And I have to deal with servers who promise, or like at the table, they'll be like, oh yeah, they said to make it stronger. And now I look like the asshole.
Fuck?
Yeah. No, like they'll like literally write in like the little chit. The chit is like the ticket that they send to the bartender to make the drink. And they'll say like, make strong, like from the server. And I'm just like, hey, Cynthia or whatever. That's not gonna happen for your
Well,
guys.
that's dumb to put it on the
Ask
chip
them if they
because if
want
the
a
manager
double.
sees it, gonna be like, what do you mean make strong?
Yeah. No.
Did they ask for a double or are they paying for a double?
Right. And that's why I tell them like, you got to go back and talk to your
Why
table.
would you leave a paper trail?
They do that, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
They do that, bro. And that's why like I've been trying to teach like etiquette about like how servers kind of interact with the bar, because a lot of times they don't know what they're doing or how to go about it, and or they don't even know like their drinks, you know what I mean? Like they'll come to me and be like, yeah, so Patron, that's like a vodka, right? And I'm just like, huh? What? Like you're a person that's the face of like talking to this table on our behalf, and you know what I mean? Or like they asked for like a martini dry. How do we make martinis dry? And I'm just like, go away. I'll make this. I'll give it to you. You deliver it, but don't talk to me for the rest of the night. You just ring stuff in, and that's going to be our communication.
Yeah, they wanted a vodka Red Bull with Casamigos. How do you do that?
Don't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had to make the notes here, so this will be easier for me later. But I immediately was having a flashback of a coworker. I won't say if it's a new coworker or someone I've worked with way back in the day. I will say this isn't the first person I've heard say this, and they said it to their bar manager. They were saying, "Oh man, I love green tea shots," and we were all like, "Okay, whatever. They're young.
Yeah.
This is what it is." And then the other server said, "Oh, what's in a green tea shot?" That server responded, "I don't know. I just tell people to order it." What?
Yeah.
I don't know what's in that shot.
That
I
I'm
just
selling.
tell people to order
The
it.
one that I'm suggesting to people.
They had sold like 10 that night.
That's insane. I mean, kind of kudos to them.
Props to them.
Kudos to
Yeah,
them for,
yeah,
like,
props
their
to them.
selling
Props to them
skills.
for
But
selling
green
it.
tea shot is an easy sell.
Yeah.
So you should know what's in it.
Yeah.
It's 3 ingredients.
Right.
That should not be hard. I don't know where this disconnect has come into place within the last like year or so, where servers feel like they don't need to know what's in the cocktail.
Yeah, the product.
But that also depends on the place. Like
Yeah,
if
it
you have an
depends on the place
extensive
for
food
sure.
menu,
yeah.
I understand that. I mean, you can only retain so much
much
fucking
info, yeah.
knowledge, man. Like, I'm sorry. Places that make their servers remember all the drinks when there's 20 on top of all the classic drinks that you probably have on your classic menu.
Yeah.
And then you have to remember 40, 50, 60 food items and all the ingredients and all the allergies and all the other bullshit.
Right.
I don't expect you to remember every one of the cocktails. I don't.
Right.
I just expect you to know the gist of the main things that you're putting
Is it
out. That's
whiskey?
all.
Is it tequila? This
That's
and
it.
that.
Yeah.
Give me base stuff. I'll get you through the rest because that's what I'm fucking here
I
for.
remember that first place I worked at, right, where they had the bar team, everything on the food menu, and then the servers had the
Also, a
vice
place we
versa.
both worked at that did that.
Yeah, I fucking hate those places. I hate 5-star places so fucking much, man. They demand and ask so much from you, and it's not reciprocated, and they have little respect for their employees. Like, why the fuck do the bartenders need to know every last herb, meat, and citrus that goes in the fucking plates, and what garnish it comes on the plate, and this is like, dude, why?
Especially when the bartender hardly ever sees any of that food.
No. Yeah. At the
Any of
bar,
that
we
food.
got like appetizers. Let me learn the appetizer menu. And
Appetizers make sense.
Yeah.
Appetizers
And maybe a
make
couple
so much
entrees.
sense.
Yeah.
And give us talking points that we're supposed to know, these small talking points, so it's easy for us to remember.
Right.
Don't ask us to remember every single ingredient or 5 ingredients or whatever. Just
How
be
many
like,
shakes of
this is
pepper
your
go on
major
the
thing.
steak?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know as many shakes as it takes for me to get done pissing.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Well, my main thing is like, I feel like everyone, server, bartender, everyone is you look at the menu, you figure out what are the 3 things that you're going to try to sell the most of, and you just learn the fuck out of those 3 things, and then you can just lean into that and have the gist of everything else.
Right.
And that's
the best you can do.
Yeah.
Because you're also the one who has to remember all of the cocktails and all of the ingredients.
Yeah.
Unlike, and this isn't about the servers, this part, I'm saying we're having to be the server and the chef at the same time.
Yeah.
While also dealing with a server and a chef and a manager and the customers, you know. I don't need to remember all of this fucking food, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to do that.
And that's also what the menu's for. Why the fuck do we have menus?
Yeah.
What's the point? Hey, what do you guys serve here? All right, let me tell you everything we have. That's what the fucking menu's for. Just put the ingredients on there, man.
Place that puts the menu up behind you and it's just scrolling through the entire time. You're like, what's on the menu? What y'all got? Just wait. It'll be up there in a second.
Yeah,
it'll scroll through. That's you know what I mean. Like I'll make it for you. I'll go grab it for you. I'll serve it to you. Like whatever. But
that's always been one of the things that have made me wonder, what's the point of the fucking menu if we have to memorize everything? I can understand like saying, hey, can we substitute this for this?
Right.
And is this like allergies and substitutions? That I can understand. Like people asking those questions and having us know that.
Right.
For sure.
Restrictions and everything like that is very important.
There's a clear description at almost every restaurant of what's on that dish. Why the fuck do we need to remember it? Hey, the pasta, this and that. Does it come with pasta? Yeah, no shit. It's in the fucking description. All right, now if they ask, can we substitute
elbow or rigatoni? Fuck if I know. I don't eat that shit.
It says it on the fucking menu. Now, if the question was like, hey, you guys need to know if they can substitute it for a gluten-free option.
Yeah,
that's something we should know.
I need to know that.
X amount of dishes have gluten-free options.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Right.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
But knowing
X
the
amount
fucking
of dishes
ingredients
may have a peanut allergy or cross-contamination.
Right.
Those are things we all need to know.
Yeah, knowing whether or not
to know if it has fucking, I don't know, like green specks or red specks. I don't know what's in the specks. Like what kind of sauce is it in? I don't know. It's white. And it's a white sauce.
It's white. It's buttery.
It's creamy.
It's really fucking delicious. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, you'll like it.
that's it.
You know what I can tell you? What it pairs well with that I could make.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I can make you a savory cocktail that goes with your savory dish or something more refreshing for your light appetizer. I can do those things without having to tell you all of the ingredients and the steps in which it was prepared in.
Yeah, I'm going back to like what you were saying, how we have to be both the chef and like all this at once, because while we're also doing that and selling the food and selling the drinks, we also, I don't know if you're like the server, if you're at the service well, you're also like having to reconcile all these different mods on all these different drinks that are coming through, and it's just like either like this, like the guest asked for it a certain way, and then the server tried to reconcile that in a way that makes sense to you, but then it gets to you and you're just like, I don't really know what this means, and so like then you're just trying to mod it to them, like make it spicy, but also make it skinny, but also make it less sweet.
Or can you muddle in cucumber and mint? But can you make sure it's left in the glass so that they can see it? It's like, no, the way I'm trained is I'm supposed to double strain.
Yeah.
But they don't put that in the ticket. And now you got to make it again because the server didn't have time to put it in because there were 15 modifications on that one fucking ticket for 3 people. Right. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense, man.
I feel like
it's insane.
I feel like we've been talking a lot of shit about the servers today.
We're not talking a lot of shit about. It's shit adjacent. Because we're not talking shit about the servers, we're also defending them as well.
Yes.
And as I said, I asked y'all servers if y'all wanted to be on this episode. I knew what was coming before the weekend even happened, bro. I put this shit out like Thursday or something. I'm like, yo, do we have any servers in LA that want to come on the show? Because I had a feeling servers were going to get into some fuckery this weekend, and apparently they did. You know what I mean? I just knew it was fucking coming. I had a friend hit me up. Shout out to Jamie. I had a friend hit me up. And they were telling me either today or yesterday about the servers bullying the bartender.
Oh, no.
And I was like, how the hell did y'all let that happen? Y'all will not bully me. I don't care how many of you there are. Yeah. I don't care if you can take me out. You ain't bullying me. I'm fighting. I will fight for my life. I don't give a damn. You will not turn me into a little bitch behind this bar. Like, I'm not doing it. I'll get to you when I get to you. Right. Wait your fucking turn, man. Make your tickets in order. Don't give me a Tito soda and a tequila soda.
Tequilos.
A tequila soda.
Tequila soda?
That's when they order a Casamigos, but it's Tito's.
Oh, got it.
You know?
Yeah.
But then you order that, and then they go back to the Tito soda. It's like, can you put the 2 Tito sodas side by side so I can make the 2 Tito sodas side by side?
Right.
You know, like, why is this drink here and then 4 stories down, it's the same drink?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's where it was in there, and that's how I remember it.
The seat number.
That is not my problem, because I know you're not going to put it on that tray the way they're sitting at the table.
Yeah.
Come on now, it's not King Arthur. Like,
Or
you're
when
going to give it to him, and you're going to go up to the table and be like, who ordered the Tito soda? And your dumb ass is going to forget just like I would, which is why I'm not a server.
or
Sorry.
when they do like one order and then they forget to do an order, and then there's a couple more tickets after that, and then they put theirs in, and they're like, "Oh, I need these 2 together."
On the fly.
No,
put them together.
You should have put them together. Sorry, it's
Yeah.
not my fault. You forgot. Now you gotta wait. Or you could let the drink sit there and dilute even more. Up to you. Yeah. Either way, I did my job.
Yeah. No.
Shit,
I would get together.
If I was a server, I'd play that off. Take the drinks that you have, wait for the drinks you forgot to be made while taking those drinks, but take another couple other drinks so that your tray looks full. And you're like, hey, I can only carry these and I have to drop these at another table. These are the ones I have for now. Bar's still making your drinks, or you can even lie and say they're ready, but I got to go do this. Like,
Right.
come up with something, man. They don't fucking know the
They
truth.
don't
Lie to
know.
these bitches.
Yeah.
They
Like,
came
just-
here to be lied to.
Right.
Please lie to them.
Work for yourself. I want to say, like, work for yourself, and like, yeah, even put it on me. They're never gonna see me.
No,
Tell me.
they're not gonna say
the
shit.
bartender, da 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 da. Like, I don't care. They're never gonna. But like, save yourself and make your money, and like, figure out a way to actually make the guests feel like you're still making them number one and like your priorities and stuff like that. I'm not talking shit on servers. I think servers are great and they do an amazing job.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
It's just
absolutely.
about like communicating in the most. It's like what we're talking about with guests, like communicating with the most efficient and effective way to get what you want from us in the timely manner. And I think it's just like figuring out the etiquette to do that in the best possible way.
I just
Well,
whenever I get a server that's acting like that, my favorite insult is like, man, you sound like a customer right now.
Damn.
You being real customer like
You
right
being
now.
real guest-like
Not guest.
right now.
No, not
not
guest.
guest.
You being
Customer.
customer like. You should know better.
Yeah.
Because guests know better.
Yeah.
Customers come in here and make my job harder. You're being a customer right now. I don't like that shit. Don't be a customer. You know?
That's ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. I got nothing for that. That's ouch.
And I know that there's plenty of things that, you know, we could do better. But
course.
if more servers would come on the show, they'd be able to say that.
Let us know.
Get over here. Say something.
Write it in the
Let us
comments.
know.
Some of our first guests were, you know, servers. So it's
Yeah.
not that servers don't want to come on. It's just none of y'all wanted to come on this week. And
Well,
now you got to listen to us talking shit.
I was a solid server for my
I've
first
never been.
few years before I moved behind the bar at my current job that you mentioned earlier. But like, yeah, I was like one of the top sellers. I'm good on upselling, good on all that. And I moved behind the bar and I was like, wait, I could just make drinks and never talk to a guest again. Yeah, sign me up for that every freaking week. Yeah. But yeah, no, so like I definitely know the server's plight. But yeah, I get that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I've done it, and
we're
I
just
fucking
talking
hated
shit.
it.
You hate it serving?
Hate it.
What?
I'm clumsy. I hate carrying trays. I'm too clumsy to do that. Like, I get down, I'm like, begging,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and then the person doesn't want to meet me halfway, so I'm like,
Oh, don't let it be a mark.
If I have-
and
if I
they're
have-
just
if I
sitting
have
there
a coupe
patiently like
glass,
this,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bitch, help me.
Help
Yeah.
me. Bro, if I have 2 coupe glasses, I turn into the ultimate warrior. I'm like, as I'm reaching out, I'm just like, as I get to the end, it's just, I just start
man.
spilling their shit over.
We started doing
Pour
this
some out for
thing
the homies.
where we like make 5.5. Well, people get martinis. Now we make 2.5 martinis in one. So we make them in like these gold tins, and like so now we
I
have
hate
to.
gold tins.
I know. It looks like we're trying hard, which is what we're doing.
Yeah, but those gold tins never actually work right.
No.
Like they don't seal properly. They don't break properly.
Yeah.
It's just a pain in the ass to use those.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't like the finish on them.
But the problem is now it's the server's job to pour the martini at the table. Yeah. So basically we just give them
kind of
a
pretentious
martini
shit?
glass with blue cheese olives, and the martini is made in like the gold tin, and it's like 5.5 ounces as opposed to 3 ounces. of liquor. And then so basically they have to pour it at the table, and then the server is supposed to come back when the martini goes down to fill it back up. So it's supposed to be like this whole big table side service thing. And I'm just
is too much.
Yeah. No, what's too much is customers come in there and they order 2 and 3 rounds of this 5.5 ounce like martinis. I'm just like, guys, this is a problem.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem.
That sounds like a whole lot of not getting paid enough to do that shit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're trying to make it a lot of table side stuff now. So it's like the martinis and like, it's
table side negatively affects your employees.
Yeah.
And I could understand where people in management, people in upper management are trying to say, well, we're just looking towards the guest experience and what brings them back.
It sounds good in concept and on paper.
Enjoy being there. Guess what? The service will be better and people will keep coming back. But when you keep adding all these things for your employees to do, they don't want to work there anymore. Absolutely. And then you have high turnover, and then it's hard to train people and it's hard to keep people. People get burned out faster.
Yeah.
If you just pay attention to your actual employees instead of worrying about the guests, let us worry about the guests.
Yeah.
And if we're not doing our job, you reprimand us. You take care of us. Like, hey, you're not doing the steps of service that you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
But stop adding steps of service. Like, the list is getting way too fucking long.
It's too fucking much. And that shit like that, like that's good in concept, good on paper, but in practicality, it
never works.
Especially when you get busy. It's like, like, why aren't you checking on their martini? It's like, because I got 7 other fucking tables to manage.
I haven't had time yet.
No one's running my food.
You're having us do this dumbass show and performance. I had to do it with 7 more tables. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Dude, that, like, it sounds like a good idea. But when you put it to use, it falls apart. Yeah. And then service falls behind. And then at all these, absolutely. What you said, which is like, it's a cool idea, but it doesn't work.
Well, it's a cool idea because the higher end places do it. And so you get these lower end places that they look at the standard being set higher by the higher end place. Say, well, how can we incorporate some of that to make our guests feel more comfortable or for more special and things like that? Okay, but think about what clientele goes to that place. Think about the staffing. Think about the location. Think about the time that it takes for them to do that. They have more time to fulfill those steps.
Those sections at those higher end places are like 4 tables tops, right? Yeah, like
they're never rushed.
No,
because they don't need to be.
Yeah,
if you're working in a place that needs to be rushed, then maybe stop adding things for your employees to do.
Yeah,
make your food better. Yeah, make your drinks better.
We're just trying to flip tables. Like,
that's what like what you guys are saying. To me, it sounds like the places that do this shit, like Beverly Hills, Malibu, like that makes sense over there. Yeah, that makes sense. That's
very slow pace.
Yeah, that makes sense. But we that shit close downtown, some parts of Hollywood. Shit, maybe Hollywood.
Yeah,
you know, and even
it's definitely in Hollywood. It shouldn't be.
Like even surrounding areas around downtown, it doesn't make sense. Not saying because people live there, but it's just the standard, the mindset is different, you know, as opposed to all that shit. So like people want to feel like they had a good time, feel at least special. You don't need to fucking spoon feed them caviar to do that. Just make sure they have a good time.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't got to do this extra shit, this gimmicky bullshit.
Yeah.
I feel like us workers in the service industry are kind of getting more wise to it and are just tired of it.
Yeah.
Me especially, like I've left 2-3 places now that try to do the most, and it's like, dude, I want to fucking do this. Yeah. This isn't me. This isn't how I like to be in service industry.
But it's also not the clientele that you have at those places. I've seen those places that you've worked at. The clientele ain't really looking for that. They don't need all of that. They just want their stuff served on time and they want it consistent. Yeah. And honestly, they probably want to talk to you more than anything else.
Yeah.
But guess what? I can't talk to my guest if you have me fulfilling all these steps.
Right.
You're taking me away from the thing that the guests really want, especially now. After being locked up the way that we were, and people still trying to get reacclimated to going back outside and having a good time.
Right.
People want an actual connection. People want to talk to their bartender, their server, even their busser. They don't give a fuck. That's why they love taking shots with you if you work at a place where you can take a shot.
Yeah.
That's why they get disappointed if you work at a place where you can't take a shot with them.
Yep.
They want to feel connected to you. That's what's going to bring them back.
Right.
Not some smoky cocktail that they'll have once and it looks good online. But really, the person who does that, they're not coming back.
Right.
No, they're not.
They're
They're
gonna
just doing that
post
for the
it
clicks
on,
and
they're
follows.
gonna be an influencer and post it or whatever, and it's like, ooh, whatever.
I did
And
this.
they're never coming back, or they'll come back a year or
Absolutely
two
not.
later
Right.
and be like, oh, where's that one drink I had that one time? That means you haven't been here in that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, many
So it
changed
really
about
didn't
5
mean that
times.
much to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, upper management.
willing-
That's what you're doing to your employees. You are catering to people who come to your establishment once a fucking year.
Yeah, once a
like
year.
a goddamn birthday, while your people are there every fucking week, every shift running into the fucking ground for you.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right
That
now.
one place
Sorry,
that does
soapbox
that.
moment.
That one place that does
That shit
the
gets under my skin, man. It really does.
like that last place that does the little carousel with the macaroons or whatever.
Okay, but that's not bad.
You know
Carousel
that.
with the macaroons.
Okay,
I ain't
but
hating on that.
I bet if
There was
we-
some
I
good
bet if
goddamn
we- hating on
macaroons,
macaroons.
I
bro.
bet if we ask servers and shit from there having to deal with that shit, it's fucking annoying.
I don't
Having to
think it
run it
is,
out.
though.
I feel like it is.
I
It
don't
looks
think
like
it
a
is.
bitch.
I don't think it is. I think it's a bitch and a half for the person who has to put it together.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And, but
somebody
if-
somebody
but if
is
that's what
annoyed
they're
with that.
doing on that.
Somebody
Yeah,
is
I'm
annoyed
sure
with that.
someone is.
But
But
what
that,
else?
that particular presentation and everything like that, it didn't take much. I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem with is motherfuckers bringing kerosene to your table to light your shit on fire for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
That serves no one. And what if you fuck up? Now you got a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Or what? Or come in doing the fucking thing where they come in with the thing on top of your drink and they go, ooh, it wasn't that special. It was like, you just wave and smoke. What are you, a ghost? Give me my goddamn drink, man. Like, come on, that's
Fucking
fucking
magician.
stupid.
The thing is,
That's
like,
stupid.
there are those bars that's what it is, and that's what the whole idea of it is. Like,
Yeah.
there's one, I don't know if we could say, like Death and Co. I think Death and Co. is a
haven't
restaurant.
been there.
It's a
Right.
bar that, like,
It's
that's
expensive. I know that.
yeah, but like that's what they do.
That's what they
And it
do.
makes sense
It makes
for
sense
them.
for there.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what they're
trying to
known for.
incorporate that level of mixology to like a chain restaurant that happens to have a bar doesn't make sense.
Right.
Which is, I feel like, what my place sometimes does in this kind of.
I think a lot of places, especially in LA, try to do that.
You
And
know
that's the
where shit
problem.
like that makes sense? The fucking Magic Castle.
Oh hell yeah,
That's where that shit makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing I was gonna circle back to, I'm willing to bet and put any money on it that no customer has ever thought, wow, those bartenders really should not be taking shots with people. That's so unprofessional. I'm willing to bet that a lot of people are like, damn,
I'm sure
dude.
someone has.
Yeah, they're
I'm
probably
sure someone has, but they're not fun and no one wants them at the
Yeah.
bar anyway.
Yeah,
They should be at home drinking
Yeah.
by themselves.
They should be sitting at a
Born ass.
table, not
They,
at
sh-
the
they
bar.
should be at home having missionary with the lights off.
There you go. But yeah, I'm just
That's what they enjoy.
I'm still gonna say that
Oh,
every place
vanilla
should let-
ice cream ass. I
what's wrong with vanilla ice cream?
don't know, but you shouldn't just be having it by itself all the time.
No,
Throw
not
some
all the
fruit on that
time.
motherfucker. Better look in the fridge. Just saying. Sorry, I stepped
That's
all
what
over
no,
your
no,
shit.
no,
but
it's okay. It's cool. It
I hate
wasn't that
vanilla
important.
people, man. They're so
Uh-huh.
boring.
They are.
Like someone told me I was inappropriate, and I'm like, bitch, what? Why you gonna throw a word at me that you know I can't spell without typing it into my phone? I don't even know how that one starts. Is it an E or an I?
The first syllable is in.
Siri, how offended should I be at this fish?
This your man? Hope y'all.
Oh fuck.
Inappropriate.
There's been a lot of soapboxes today.
Oh man. Well, I have to
It's
stand
been
on
a-
one because
it's-
I'm so fucking short.
It's been a hell of a weekend though. So that was a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna gloss
Thanks,
over that.
man.
That was a
I
good one.
appreciate that.
Yeah, it did feel weekend.
Uh,
Yeah.
So
It did. It
Oh.
did. But we got through it.
yeah.
But I do want to circle back to a couple weeks ago because there was a story that I wanted to bring up during the live show, but I'm kind of glad we didn't get to it because this is one of those things that I think it feels better to just throw out there for.
Oh boy.
So there was this one night. I was bartending. It was really slow. It was on a Sunday, and Rob comes in and he's just coming in chilling. He's like, "Man, I'm not gonna be here for long. I'm just gonna have one drink." I was like, "All right, cool." There was only a couple people there, so I was like,
Super
cool. Yeah, but those are famous last words.
Yeah.
I'm only here for one or two. And he started off, he was cool, and then we were chopping it up, and he was you know how you can tell when someone's getting ready to leave?
Yeah.
I saw it on his face. Like, I'm gonna get out of here. And I went to the bathroom, and when I walked into the bathroom, there was this one person who was there, this one guest who had been there for a while, and they were drinking the most famous drink in downtown Los Angeles right now, which is a lemon drop with tequila. I don't know why all of you thought that this was some original idea that y'all had, but a lot of people are drinking that drink, and a lot of us know how to make it. So for people to keep coming up to me, can you make a lemon drop with tequila? Ooh, man, let me think about that for a minute.
You really threw a curveball at me.
They say it like there's salt, but it was like, can I get a lemon drop?
With tequila.
And you're just kind of like, yeah, I would just replace the vodka with tequila. Like, cool, let's move on.
Yeah,
What's tequila?
but then
they throw it out there like it's just like tequila.
Or they wait,
tequila.
or they say it, and then you go and you could start to make the drink, and they're like, but with tequila though. I got you, bro.
For sure.
Bro or sis. I got you. I'm gonna make it.
I got you.
Did you see my eyes? Did I look scared when you mentioned that drink to me? There was no tequila.
Oh shit!
Oh, I gotta phone a friend.
What do I do? Oh my god! I gotta get out of here. This guy's a maniac.
Hey Siri, what this bitch talking about?
Lemon drop with tequila.
Tequila.
Lemon drop with tequila.
Like, what the fuck? Anyway, but yeah. So he'd been like walking around the venue mostly like on FaceTime and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever, I let him do his thing. But when I go in the bathroom, he's in the bathroom, but he's not using the bathroom. He's just on his phone looking at himself in the mirror.
Oh.
And so I walk in, I'm like, all right, well, I got pee.
I came here to
like,
pee.
whatever. I got pee.
Yeah.
I got to get back out there. And I go and use the restroom, and he starts talking, and I don't realize he's talking to me. It was like Tropic Thunder where fucking Robert Downey Jr. was like, you talking to me this whole time? I legit looked at him. I was like, are you talking to me? He's like, yeah, I was talking to you. Because he said something about, man, I'm going to get me another one when I go out there or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, he must be on the phone.
Yeah.
He's like, you heard me, right? And I was like, was that for me?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. It was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to people talking to me when my dick is in my hand. So, it's not a time for conversation.
Like
I don't know you.
moment. Like I'm in my head.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, I finish using the bathroom, I wash my hands, and then I walk back outside, and I see him talking to you.
Yeah.
And Rob is just sitting there, and he's just talking to him. He's like, I'm a real nigga and this and that, and I'm from Atlanta, but I'm also from Kenya, and like I know how it really is, and I've been on private jets, and that's nothing. And like I hook up with men and women, so it's like whatever. You straight? Oh, okay, you straight? Yeah, I'll hook up with whoever. he was barely letting Rob get anything in.
Nope.
So say like you're the guy, you're talking towards me, but Rob is facing this way.
It's like
He's shoulders looking like defeat.
I was ready to fucking go.
He thought he was out.
Yeah.
The dude just kept talking to him. And then that's when I was just like, man, I was in here. And I realized it was this motherfucker. And I was like, that's why this is on the whiteboard, because I was like, yo, this motherfucker's got a lot of shit he needs to say, and he's gonna say it to someone, and Rob just happens to be the guy.
This was there. I was the guy.
And he just kept going on, and I'm gonna let you finish the rest of the story. But there was this one part that I will never get over. He kept talking so much, and there was no one really there, right? And I didn't want to be a part of it. So I offered this motherfucker up as tribute. I was like, yo, you're on your own.
Yes.
And I'm just standing there, and I'm listening to the music, and I was like, oh, this is a good song. And I'm like nodding my head or whatever. And I look over, and Rob's looking straight ahead, and he's going like this while the guy's still talking to him.
Yeah, I was like, I'm enjoying
this motherfucker tuned him out, man.
Yeah. Oh my
it was
God.
so bad. I felt so sorry for him.
You are way too nice. I would have just said, yo, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Eventually,
That's
I think
all
I
you
did.
had to do.
I know, but like
Yeah.
I was trying to get. So here's what happened, because the guy had been coming up to you, and he would order the lemon drop, and he would walk away. He would order the lemon drop, and he would walk away. And that one time he came out, I guess he came out of the bathroom before you, and so it was me, and I think it was X, and so we just happened to be there. And because you weren't there to make his drink, now he decided to sit down at the bar and like right next to me, and I was just like, oh, okay. I guess we're gonna all engage together.
Yeah.
Because the three of us had been just shooting the shit, and it was like cool.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, cool. We're about to wrap it up.
Right.
And then he was just like, now I'm going to become a part of this talk. And then you guys, because you guys work there, found shit to do. And so I don't work there, so I don't have shit to do.
Right.
And so now I'm just sitting there just like, all right, cool. And bro, he was going on about his life. And at first I felt like we were both kind of like passive aggressively joking. I'm like, oh, word, you're the hardest. That's cool. But then I realized like, oh man, this dude's actually talking about the traumas of his life. And so I was like, all right, well,
yeah, he gave you his whole story.
And I was just like, all right, let me actually honor this. Like, if you really just need to get this off your chest, cool. Let's do this. Cool. He's going in, but then I don't know, bro. I love music. So if a good fucking song is on, I don't care what's going on. I'm jamming to it. You can keep talking. Yeah. And I'm hearing you. But bro, I came to your bar for a drink and I left with the chamomile tea because this motherfucker went on about how he was like a photographer for some celebrity's son. Yep. And then now this celebrity
he's been sliding in my DMs.
DMs.
Like, okay,
and
I didn't ask you.
He just like, you in LA? And he was like, if he really wanted to do something professional, he would have said, are you in LA? But because he just said you in LA, that means it's a booty call and this, that, and other. But I never responded to him. My friend said I should respond to him. And I was just like, and then he showed me the text. Well, he screenshotted it for me. Screenshotted it. And he was showing me the screenshot. And I was just like, bro, I don't know, man. I mean, he seems like a pretty cool dude. You should probably go for it if you want. I don't know, man. Do your thing.
What do you want me to tell you to do?
Yeah. And it was just like, wow, this is incredible. But then you guys got busy, and so I think that finally
he left once it got to a point where he was starting to repeat himself too much.
Right.
And then he finally was like, all right, I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, what are you gonna do? He's like, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna chill here for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you what I'm doing.
At
like,
that point, yeah.
You're like, I don't want to tell you what my plans are. You might follow me.
How many damn, that's crazy, did you do?
Oh, so many. I was like, wow, word. Damn, that's crazy. Yo, you got 3 that's crazies, and then you got to wrap it up, bro.
Yeah. If you don't get it by the third one, then you don't understand. I'm sorry he held you conversationally hostage.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And the thing is, these cats, they just found shit to do. And so I'm just like, well, I guess I'm just here now.
Right.
But this shit got kind of interesting when he was going to that.
What ended up being like a twist of fate was that bar crawl started after that.
Yeah.
And it started early.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, I'm getting my shit pushed in hard. And he's just sitting there talking to some old white guy that he had served at his bar a couple hours before that.
Yeah.
He's just having some like deep introspective conversation about whatever.
Happens. Yeah.
And I'm just over here just getting ass blasted.
Yeah.
I will say that while it is nice for you to like listen to like his traumas and shit, like that's cool of you. Also, wouldn't be wrong for you to just up and leave because trauma dumping's kind of fucked up. You didn't ask for that. You didn't consent to be like, I'll hear you out. So for me, I'm gonna say you're way nicer than me because I would have been like, yo, bro.
But that's also the bartender server in him because we're used to having trauma dumped on us.
And I'm just like, you just need to get this out. And if you just need to get it out, get it out.
It's not even about you at that point.
I'm just like, you just got to get it out. But then when the shit got interesting, we talking about celebrities DMing you. I'm just like, ooh, then what?
Like, which one?
Yeah. And I was like, that shit's crazy.
Now you tell me something that I can actually contribute to the conversation. It's like, all right, I get that. Me, I just been like, yo, I got to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I didn't say which one.
Usually I would have, but I just like this guy. It felt at that point. He was 4 lemon drops in. I felt like he really just had to get this shit out. I'm just like,
did feel like that.
Yeah,
it did have that energy around it where it was just like I just need to vent to someone. But I'll piggyback off of P on this one.
Yeah,
you're definitely a better person to me, and I will say why, because one of my main reasons why I feel this way is because I'm like, dude, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not paying attention. So go ahead and say what you got to say. As long as it makes you feel better, like I'm cool. But I'm not gonna have a rebuttal.
Oh yeah, no. I'm
not gonna have any advice, and I'm not even gonna be able to tell you what the Cliff Notes was or what you told me. Just go ahead, say what you got to say, because guess what? An hour from now, someone else is gonna do the same fucking thing.
100%.
I'm sorry. Like it's not that I don't want to care. And it's not that I can't care. that I got to prioritize my own sanity. I can't take all of your trauma for 100%. An entire shift when I don't know who else is gonna drop anything else on me the rest of the night. You know what I mean? I got my own shit to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Another thing is like,
I already got enough on my plate. I can't take another one.
Man.
What the fuck?
For real.
Yeah, definitely a better person than me.
Yeah. You come up to a bar and the bartender starts telling you their problems. Ooh, boy.
That's like going to your barber. Your barber telling you, damn, wait, hold on. I need you to focus.
Oh,
I need you to, focus. We're here.
You know what though? I will say that I've been very lucky. Like all of my last 3 barbers, even when they're trauma dumping on me, my cut is still clean.
Yes.
I'm like,
that doesn't go to say that I don't appreciate it. It's like, roles are reversed. I like this. Still look good though. Still look good. I
just be sitting in the chair, man. That's crazy. Just go and line that up right there real quick, homie. Like, go and get that.
I definitely.
She said, "What? Man, you shouldn't be dealing with that, yo."
You kind of like it when the barbers vent to you, though. I like that because I'm like, oh shit, now I don't feel like I got to talk. All right, go ahead, lay it on me.
Nah, I had one that messed up my haircut right before I went home for Christmas. The only time I go home for 2 weeks. And homie was talking about how his daughter was dating the wrong dude and now she's pregnant and da-da-da-da. He was going in and I was like, damn, this is a whole lot. And then literally he showed me the mirror. The lines were crooked. And I was like, bro, what are we doing? And like, that was the last time I
was about to say.
Oh, no. That was it. That was a wrap.
You're done.
Yeah. You get like one good chance to like fuck up, and it's too many barbers,
and haircuts are too fucking expensive.
It's too expensive.
Our barber, the price just went up by $5. I was like, God damn,
mine's did too.
I already got to travel 45 minutes to get here. Now I got to pay you $5 more.
Yeah,
like that's. Hey man, look, I'm just saying that feels like a lot. $5 feels like a lot.
Yeah. $5
is like every 2 weeks.
Like shit, bro. Like, come on, but I mean.
That wasn't the homie though. That would be a whole different story.
Yeah, we fucks with them so fucking heavy, so I don't even mind. Plus, it's like you're getting your cut right next to the beach. Bro. I'm like, I know your rent went up. That's what that is. Your rent went up. It's like going to a restaurant and you see the price go up. All of a sudden, you're like, yeah, your rent went up.
Yeah,
your rent went up. I still fucks with you though. I'll be back. Be back. Don't even worry about it.
Being by the beach and getting a haircut, you can't beat that.
That's pretty sweet.
Nah, I mean, the
you can
weather's
go
fucking
walk
nice.
right over looking fresh as hell. That's a perfect scenario.
Yeah.
Real. Just make sure they shave your back first.
What?
Some of them out there need that, man. You need to back shave, armpits, whatever, before you walk out to the beach.
I'm clean. I'm correct.
Yeah. Get the full service.
Do a little landscaping there.
Or manscaping.
That's why I said landscaping, either or. You never know.
You never know what you need.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I guess that's a good note to leave it on.
I guess so. I'm still going to be here next week. I leave after next week's episode.
So it's the week after.
Yeah, it's the following. Yeah, I'll be here in the next episode.
Okay. You'll be here in the next episode. Okay. Cool. Next episode, we gotta knock that one out earlier in the day because we gotta celebrate afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be a long fucking day.
Yeah.
No, I'm already telling you right now.
Okay.
I'm actually off that Sunday too.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna be on one next weekend. Like we've been short staffed for the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
And I've been working.
Yeah, everybody's
so
off
many fucking hours, bro.
I'm not off on Sunday, but
that's Mother's Day, right? Next Sunday.
Sunday's Mother's Day. Yeah.
I get something in the mail.
It's Mother's Day.
Oh shit! Damn. Fuck, dude. May just started. What the fuck?
Yeah.
May comes at you fast. Yeah, and you got your mom anything, dude?
No, I was thinking about a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mayflower.
No, I was thinking more like a Spider-Man joke. Like May comes at you fast.
You should have pre-batched it.
May comes and goes, just like in No Way Home. Not May. No.
Not May. It's a reach. You know.
Like yeah.
All right, Mr. Fantastic.
I can't believe you would put everyone through that. I would like to formally apologize for my friend here. Because he's like,
it was still cooking.
Yeah,
it was still cooking, man.
He's like, yo, we're going to end this episode as flat as a pancake.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Fucking land the plane, homie.
You know what? We don't even have pancakes. So somebody bought flour instead of pancake mix. We were gonna have chicken and waffles.
Oof.
Oh,
He bought flour
I
instead of
did.
pancake mix.
Okay, now
No, you can't even throw the pancake joke out there.
In my defense,
There's no pancakes to be made.
in my
You
defense,
just bought flour.
in my defense, I was high as fuck. Okay, yeah, like you let me loose in the grocery store when I'm high, I'm gonna get whatever the fuck I get. What did you get? Let's find out together.
We'll find out together.
We'll find out together. I don't know. I just grab a bunch of shit. I put it in the cart. It fits in my backpack, and I take it home.
Booyah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got.
I love the ones where that one brother like puts on the fucking wig and the pink shirt and acts like Dora, and he's always doing like backpack shit.
Yeah.
So one time, well, I'll never mind.
All right, that's two.
That's
That's two flat ones in a row.
That's
guys.
too. Yeah,
Nope, that's it. All right.
look like Betty butt cheeks.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. So you remember that one thing that we forgot to talk about?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Got to talk about the Alamo.
Yeah,
We're gonna be back
back at the Alamo.
Thursday.
May 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't want to be a part of this. So he
Yeah.
just was like, all right, fuck it. You can go talk to the fans. So that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Because we love you guys.
We love you guys. We were willing to come back and let you know you can come see us and him because we'll make sure he's there on the 25th.
Yeah.
At 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
At 7 p.m., May 25th, which is Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, y'all ain't
And
got
the
shit to
Little
do.
Mermaid comes out that day, son.
I'm watching that at the Alamo.
Little Mermaid,
Boom.
come on now. You
Easy.
know you want to see it at the Alamo, and then you want to come see us talk shit. So be there.
Be there.
All right. Peace.